the sprinter, yo, sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss up, but you can feel my
And of the free and the home of the brave.
It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Corbin Burnes.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren.
Not close with that one, and the MLB All-Star game is underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's towards center. Merrill hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third, from the New York Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big time power. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a curve is down and in. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very...
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. And ball one. Duran at second with two down. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. One error in the inning, but nothing more. And now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here in Atlanta, and starting this one, Joe Ryan.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Pete Alonso. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
Save!
De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Soto.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Juan Soto. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back on this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now.
From the Arizona Diamondbacks,
Here's Ketel Marte.
Marte.
That one ripped. Reach and try, but can't bring it in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Two outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to second, Altuve, and that ends the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
0-1's the count.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Riley Green. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. A new arm into the game, the righty, Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. The throw in, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there, too. He gave it a great effort, but, you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Toss to Alonso, and Witt is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Not
allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Connor Wong now at the plate. Wong launched a homer in his most recent game. One out, bases empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground, and that goes foul. That one down the line, and foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Ground ball left side, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for
second.
National
Shohei
League,
Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ryan back to work. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's the third. Baseman, Connor Norton. In the air, right field. Judge snags it for the second out.
Batting 8 from the
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
This is Joey Bart. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Line drive, base hit right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now
nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Singled and scored his first time. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And the slider just misses. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses, and now 2-0. Ryan, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good.
Headed towards the corner. Judge cutting across. And that one hops the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Juan Soto. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Alonso is waved home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. RBI single his last time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joe Ryan departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Tyler Holton gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that extends the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Merrill off of first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Line drive. Judge makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3.
Pitching for
We're
the
back to
National
start the
League.
3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Shota
18.
Imanaga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading up for the
Jose
American
Altuve
League,
up to hit
the
here.
second baseman,
0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Altuve.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Gets to it with a slide. The throw, and he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Judge.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
On the ground to second, might be two. Glove flip for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. AL down quietly. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back at Truist Park, and now Connor Norton.
Third baseman.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a ball.
No strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. Whip for one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Here's Joey Bart now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. To short, could be 2. There's 1 out, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The NL leads it 7-3. Back here in Atlanta, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Riley Green.
So digging in, Riley Green. A double and a run scored his first time up. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On a line out towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got it. And good work there as he gets it 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. National Leaguers out in front, 7-3.
Now pitching.
George Kirby on the pitch out of the pen here.
Number 68, George Kirby.
So the lineup
Leading
flips
up for
over.
the
And down the
National
shortstop,
League.
Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Francisco Lindor.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Pete
the first
Alonso
baseman.
digs in now. 1 for 2.
Alonso.
Runner, yes.
Back to first, and he's safe. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from
Now
routine.
batting,
That's
the
the one
right
thing
fielder,
about big leaguers. They
Juan
make tough plays look simple.
Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Popped up. Witt makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing there for the National League, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
New
American
inning getting
League,
started.
the shortstop, Bobby.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Hicks.
Jr. Now pitching for the National League, number 12, Jordan Hicks.
And it's fouled away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Marte throws to first, and Witt is out.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, and that's just foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting,
Now batting Jaron Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Merrill sizes this one up, hauls it in to end the inning. New pitcher on here, Bailey Ober.
They know that he can get a right-hander
Now
out,
pitching
but
for the
he's in
American
position
League,
to face a couple of lefties this inning.
number 17, Bailey over.
An outstanding
Leading off
hitter
for the
in
National
Ketel
League,
Marte.
the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
Number 2,
Bryce Terang.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
And first offering is fouled off. Smoked into left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson.
And now here is Jackson Merrill. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
And here is Shohei Ohtani. And that one is lifted in the air. Durant sizing this one up. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby will hit next. Great speed and great power, a great athlete, put simply. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Mark Vientos, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. 1 left for the National Leaguers, but they still lead at 7-3. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Alexis Diaz. Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off left side. Ball to strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. The NL is on top, 7-3. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Nathan Eovaldi. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Bottom of the 6th now, and it'll be a pinch hitter to lead it off. Christian Yelich. There's a strike. Yelich matched a homer in his last game. Right side. One up, one down. So up next, Joey Bart.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Bart leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Lewis settles underneath it. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Now it's going to be Pete Alonso. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Base hit. Bart around third. He will score. And it's an RBI single. And the lead is up to 5.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. They take the force out, bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 8-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Salvador Perez. Now into the ball game on defense, Bryce Harper. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Ronald Acuna Jr. He takes over in right. And that is out of play. Minter, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Swings through that.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's out of here. That one felt good. It's 8-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Luis Robert Jr. Fastball for a strike. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Got him swinging.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Lewis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Liner, base hit. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. This one smacked out to left center, and that's a base hit. And out to aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. A.J. Minter out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Helsley.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strike. Outs here, no question.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
Look, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that. You completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
That's in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The NL leads this one 8-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Felix Bautista.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This is Bryce Terang. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that will fall. And a good start to the inning. At the plate, Jackson Merrill. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it and makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. NL goes down quietly. They're on top by 3. 8-5. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Stephen Kwan. Helsley back to work. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Yelich running hard. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Quan on at first, nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And the slider just misses. That one at triple digits. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Fair ball. The throw to third. In there safely.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Wyatt Langford.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead.
Swing and a ground ball. There's one. Double play. What a great killing to Indiana.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's Mark Vientos. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side. Quan heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. So now a pinch hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. Ozuna is out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Trey Turner, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Also entering the game, Freddie Freeman. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Keibert Ruiz. He takes over behind the plate. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it stays fair. Witt around second. Throw into third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 1-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and a run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Hard ground ball for a base dive. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. And now they trail by 1.
A couple of singles back to back. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now. They're making.
Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Jose Ramirez. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. One strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
And a final 8-7. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Come on.